Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, 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 Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and honors and salutations to all Yuakim that's laboring in the truth and sincerity without wavering. And this is another GMS en route. And the title of it is America Cannot Get Out of Its Trouble. Because everything that's happening, one is according to the prophecy and pursuant to what is it, Isaiah chapter 55, verse 11. The Lord says, so shall his word be that goeth out of his mouth, and it shall not return back to the Most High void. So at the end of the day, everything is prophecy that's happening. All the way down from dealing with the wars, the rumors of wars, the skirmishes, the race riots, the different outcries that's going on. You know what I'm saying? All the judgment, the police shootings, it's all according to the prophecy, man. Okay, the chip, the RFID chip, Esau, even down to the point of him doing that. Like I said, and I'm not sure, but I seen this new Mercedes, like a clear, shit look kind of dope, look like a futuristic, you know what I'm saying? George Jetson robotic type of spacecraft or whatever. But I noticed the way the guy was driving, he had his hand like on a console, like that. That's how he was controlling it. You know what I'm saying? So it made me think that for the new Mercedes and stuff, you're gonna have to actually have the chip inside you and your hand in order to control. Because see, that's part of this devil's operation, man. You see, he wants to actually, what's prophecy too. He want to chip the people, but he want to do it and present it as a luxury, a luxury. That's how this devil operates, man. Through trickery, they'll make things, they'll put lipstick on a pig, if you will. You know what I'm saying? They'll make things look all nice and sweet, and then if you don't know no better, you get caught up into the shit, But at the end of the day, everything that's happening, like right now, you had the United States, and this is gonna be various as well too, according to the prophecy, the prophecies, because that's what it's all about. It goes back to the prophecies, as we always say, and the scriptures say the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. You see, because why? Everything that's happening is leading up to, that's what's the main point? What is it all about, man? What does it boil down to? What the hell are we waiting for? What's the reason why we here, or our existence in this truth, man? Is for what? The second coming of the Lord, of Yahweh Shai, and hoping that we be delivered, hoping we found blameless in that day, hoping we found in his mercy, in his grace. You see, that's what at the end of the day, that's what it boils down to. So that's why it's important that you keep watching the prophecies, man. You see, even though you got Esau, he's sitting up there, as far as the shows go, he keeps flagging channels, getting rid of channels in the videos. And that's why we tell you, brothers, you better get it while you can get it, man. Don't sit there and fall into that. And see, that's the thing, which to a degree we all guilty of it, because we all grew up in this fucking hellhole, especially Babylon, where they over here they make you lazy-minded and here, you get into that procrastinating spirit, man. Everything is procrastination over here in America, man. So, people get to the point where they say, you know what, yeah, I know them brothers is dropping the knowledge or whatever. I know this is happening. Yeah, but you know what? I'm going to check that out later. Nah, you better check this out now, man. The Lord says, seek ye him while he may be found. All right, because the time is going to come, you're not going to be able to find the Lord. And when it says you're not going to find the Lord, meaning you're not going to find his men. His men are the ones that got the answers. The Lord gave us the answers, man. Yahweh Shem Shai gave us all the answers. That's how we know what's going on, and we able to identify, what's happening over there, what happened in Iraq and so forth. We able to identify it with the prophecies, man. And how Esau is creating his slander machine. Because the Lord gave us his word. He gave us the answers. He warned us of these things happening before they happen. So as we see them happening, no brainer. We say, okay, yeah, that's the prophecy. Just like I was speaking about the chip. As you see him doing the commercials and everything, it's to the point now, and it really didn't surprise us at all anyway, because we believed it and we knew it, because it's in the scriptures. The Lord opened our eyes where we seen it, But then it's just beautiful to see them actually, see this, because it's the prophecy. So when you see the implementation happening, which right now is not mandated, but certain cities and towns, certain companies got it. And that's just going to spread like wildfire. Because why? That's the prophecy. When you see, which, it's not the end. The end ain't going to come tomorrow, January 9th or 10th or whatever per se. But damn well that we are in the end. That, hell, it could be within weeks, months. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully the last year. Hopefully this will be the last Passover, Lord willing. Right? Because, man, listen, man, this place is nothing good is here in America, man. And the scriptures say that the lot of the wicked shall not rest upon the righteous. At least the righteous put forth his hand unto iniquity, man. You see? And then Yahushua said in Matthew 24 that he has to cut that time short, or else no flesh will be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. And we see that clear as day, dealing with Esau, man. All right, dealing with Esau and this setup, man. It's to the point now where everybody is just fucking sick, dealing with some type of cold, flu, all kind of different bugs and everything. Esau got all kind of diseases floating around, sitting here destroying your immune system. The chemtrails constantly pumping poison into the people. You know what I'm saying? We constantly dealing with these things, man. So, we want to get the hell up out of here anyway. At the end of the day, that should be, if you got a brain in your head, especially if you're in the truth, if you're looking for a better day, then these things have to happen. The prophecies have to come to pass. We have to have these situations happen. Like you got people, which that's true, what the elder to Zion was saying last Saturday at the camp, which is true. If you got a problem with Trump, I can't, especially as an Israelite or a man of the Lord, then that means you're not really in tune to the spirit and the prophecies, man. The Most High set that devil up, Somebody got to be the last president of America. Somebody got to be the one to bring the ruckus. The Most High set Esau up, man. Why do you think the Lord created the devil? Yeah, the Most High did create the devil. You see, and a lot of you people in the churches, you bugged out because you don't understand that, man. All right, the Most High created everything, man. It's a right hand side of the Lord, and it's a left hand side of the Lord. And the wicked they have their place. So, and what Donald Trump's doing, and really, that's beautiful because it's an article, and maybe Lord willing, if I get a chance later on to go into it a little more. But as the scriptures say, it said they shall begin to hate the whore. I think that's Revelation 17. And we're seeing it more and more every day. They just established the pipeline, the gas line, right? And you notice the U.S. has been blocking it. In December, Trump tried to sign it like a little sneaky bill banning anybody to construct or partake of that gas line that Russia has built. Now, who the fuck is Donald Trump to sit there and tell people over there in Europe that they can't use gas from Russia? Gonna tell Turkey you can't. How the hell is the United States? You all the way on the Western Hemisphere. You gonna sit up there and give orders? And that's why they said, look, if the United States, they ready to, just like Iran, they did that. They did the attack showing. Missile bombing or whatever, showing that look, we not playing. All right, we not playing. Y'all want to play this game? Whatever, you're gonna jeopardize the lives of the U.S. soldiers, man. You see, and a lot of these soldiers that's going out there, a lot of them are getting nervous and scared or sick because shit is getting serious now. It's not just a joke thing, It's not just a joke thing because everybody want to joke around, But how you gonna joke when this whole world is collapsing? What you think those brush fire, and again, when you find out that is man-made and probably should I say Edomite is behind that. You know, those fires, those in Australia that's killing all of those animals and the people and making them evacuate, because that's what Esau does, man. Esau is never satisfied, and Esau is he's a damn demon, man. John 10:10 said a thief, and a lot of people forgot that the so-called white man, which is Esau, is a thief. They want to sit there and talk shit and condemn us, but wait a minute, where's your condemnation for you stealing this land, all right, from the Native American Indians, and then setting up your fucking flag on it, and then putting the Native American Indians, pushing them off of the land into some goddamn reservations, forcing them to go to boarding school, right? Where's the justification for these things, man? Huh? Where's the justification for these things? But yet, this is such a holy country, a holy nation, a God-fearing nation. What God are you talking about? You see? And that's the propaganda that Esau spins and make, you know, in the acting, the hypocrisy. That's what Esau does. He wants you to sit there and think that he's really this nice guy. That's the devil for you. That's the devil. You see? But anyway, the Spirit of the Lord is working regardless of all the antics that Esau is doing, the elites are doing. The Most High is still working. Prophecy's still going to be fulfilled. You know, the other nations are going to come against you, man. They're all going to set their arrows array. You know, those arrows, you know what those arrows are talking about? It's talking about the nuclear missiles, man, which is actually going to cap everything off, man. All right, so we are living in the end, in the last days, man. All right, it's going to be a lot of shit that's going to happen, man. A lot more, there's more persecution to come, right? Shit's going to get turned up, famines. Shit's already all, you know, like I said, Esau got shit so fucked up, especially, you know, and where Jake is at, man. The quality of air is all fucked up. Everything is fucked up. The food, can't even get a decent meal in this setup, man. You might even try to say, I'm gonna go to a well-known restaurant, supermarket, or whatever, and you still get fucked over and get some bullshit, man. You see? That's because why? These devils, like the scriptures say, they destroyed the earth, man. They destroyed the earth. What comes out of the earth? The different fruits and vegetables and things, you know, and plants and flowers and herbs. And the so-called white man has managed to destroy every goddamn thing to where they got to manufacture or create these genetically modified organisms and put all kind of chemicals that make them taste like some type of food, man. You see? That's what's happening. But now it's all coming out. And you got people that's bringing lawsuits actually against Esau, against the government and the FDA, you know, Monsanto's. You got people actually, so pretty much it's to the point where these devils, they can't hide, man. The Lord got them on the scope. For years they've been getting away with murder, bloody murder. America's been getting away with bloody murder. But now everybody's eyes is open. Everybody's, you know, that's why the Lord said, come sit down in the dust. Isaiah the 47th chapter, man. Talking about Babylon, which America is Babylon. Babylon the Great is America, man. All right? And really, and if you can't see it, then at this point, tough luck. You know, and if you sincere in the spirit, pray to the Lord. But a lot of guys ain't really sincere, man. You see? But America is Babylon the Great, and the Most High is breaking it down. She's being exposed. And like I said, I was speaking about that, going back to the gas line from, what was it, Black Sea, that Russia controls or whatever, where they're selling gas to all them different countries over there. Everybody's getting aboard. Serbia, everybody's gonna be buying gas, because why? It's gonna save money. Just like right now, if there was, you know, save Iran, say they open up a gas station called Gas Station Iran, and the gas, like say the gas right now, the regular gas station is $3.25, but at Gas Station Iran, the gas is only 70 cents. Where you gonna go, man? You understand? And then how can somebody tell you, you know, oh, you shouldn't go, don't go there? I'm telling you, you go there, you're gonna get fined. Well, that's what's happening with the United States, you see? And that's why I said, he keepeth not at home. You know, he's not never satisfied. You see, because he's sitting over here telling them what they can and can't do in their country, on the other side of the globe. You see, that's what's going on here with Esau, with these devils, man. But the Lord is making it happen to the point where these other nations, they don't fear America. That's why Iran, you know, Trump was talking. He's talking his shit. Okay, he's talking all hell of shit, man. Trump was popping off, man, and I want him to keep going with it. Don't backtrack. Don't backtrack talking about Iran and U.S. could work together. You know, you just killed their mans. You think that they really gonna forget about that? And remember, the scriptures tell you in Thessalonians, the 5th chapter, as soon as they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh, as a woman at travail. So even though they're gonna, because you know, again, none of these, Esau don't really want a world war. They really don't want a nuclear war, because they know that none of them win. All right, nobody wins. Only people that's gonna win in the nuclear holocaust is the Lord and his elect. So Esau, at the end of the day, they like to sit there and do what they do, but they don't really want no real war. They don't really want no real all-out war, because then now that complicates things for them. They're not ready. They don't got their space station ready to get the hell out of Dodge, and then they know that as soon as they do that, they know what the scriptures say. The Most High gonna visit them, man. Wherever they go, the Lord gonna find them. So Esau will try to, you know, after a while, he'll spin things around and try to, you know, talk all nice and everything. But no, wait a minute. A week ago, you were just talking all this shit about Iran and this, that, and the third. Now, oh yeah, we can work together against ISIS, blah, blah. That's the fuckery, the witchcraft of America, man. All right? And the Lord is, these other nations, they see these things, man. And they like, look, man, we gonna do what we gonna do. All right? We wish you would put sanctions on us, you know? So, and then Trump's purposely doing it, which, I mean, it's the spirit of the Lord on him overall, but he's doing it to what? To get the heat off himself anyway, man. Please stay with the heat on him. You understand? He stayed with the heat on him. So that's some of the things that are happening in the prophecy, and it's turned into a situation where the United States can't get out. Now you got to send in your troops. And then guess what else? They're going to have to institute the draft. All right? How about that, man? How about that? You're going to have people trying to recruit other young niggas, Latinos, Edomites, right? They're going to say, where's your patriotism at? You see, and that's why they demonize these other nations, and then they make movies about 9/11 and Saving Private Ryan, all these, to sit there and glorify and get people into this idea of, yeah, the army is the best thing to be in. You know, love your country, love the army, love God. God comes after, right? Meaning your religion, I guess, or however they say it, that slogan. They sit there and they want to make it seem like it's the thing to be. You know, join the army. Remember they used to blast the commercials back in the 80s. Join the army and be all you can be and all that. Well, now they're gonna start that campaign all over again. You're gonna see more Coast Guard commercials, more Navy commercials, more, you know, Air Force commercials, because they're gonna need more soldiers, man. They're not gonna have enough bodies. You gotta understand something. This devil is throughout the four corners of the earth. He's over there in China, all right? Over there in China, Turkey, Afghanistan, Iraq. He's everywhere, man. Australia, in Africa, you got certain stations over there. You see? So that's why they're gonna institute the draft, man. You know, they're gonna institute the draft, and then eventually they're gonna have to, you know, force people to go, because people ain't gonna be lining. Only if you have some idiots over there, like I said, that's gonna be, you know, gassed up off of them commercials, and, you know, maybe they might have had a long line, like their father, grandfather, and uncles was in the service, so it's time for me to do it. You have a few dummies that do that, all right? But for the most part, people gonna be like, man, the hell with you, man. What the fuck I'm going over there for, risk my life for, you know? So it's a lot of things that's happening, and, you know, it's beautiful all in all, because it's all the Lord's doing. And then Yahushua said, when you see these things, I think it's Luke the 21st, he said, lift up your head, because your salvation draweth nigh. And the things that the Lord was speaking about are the things that we're seeing. The prophecies, these different wars. Here it is, you got everybody arguing with each other. They arguing over the Trump's impeachment still, all right, about getting rid of him. They arguing over shit. Was that everything Trump do? You got people arguing. Was that a good thing for him to go and kill that guy from Iran? You know, and the majority of the Americans said it wasn't. You know, because why? They all frightened for their life. And that's why the scriptures speak of America as the valley of the shadow of death, because really that's the only thing that's going on here in America, man, is death. Seems like death is always around the corner for you here in this society, man, you know. But anyway, with that, I'm just in it there, you know. Hey, Lord willing, I hope you brothers will edify. And it's just, you know, just a few things dealing with the current event, what's going on in the prophecies, you know. So as always, give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, and say shalom to you, sincere Akim. Shalom.